Suddenly, Jin-chul walks in the room. Jin looks calling him by Chairman Woo Jin-chul and asks what happened to the monarchs. No, monsters. And how is he still alive? Initially stunned, Jin-chul says that there are things he should tell him. Firstly, he's not the chairman, but the chief inspector of surveillance. Secondly, he'd like to ask about the moving statues. And thirdly, how does Jin-woo know who he is? This surprises Jin as he asks what he means by moving statues. Jin-chul responds that when they arrived on site with the White Tiger Guild after receiving the report, it was all ready, but Jin interrupts, saying that's not what he was asking. Grasping his face, Jin realizes that this hospital looked familiar because he spent 2 weeks here in the past. Jin-chul acknowledges Jin's difference in appearance as Jin recollects that the VIP patient room was the room he woke up in after he barely survived the double dungeon. Jin-chul asks if he's all right, to which Jin responds that he needs some time to rearrange his thoughts. Questioning how this is happening, Jin checks his stats, which are all the same as before, along with everything that was in his inventory. Suddenly, a voice asks what her brother is doing right after waking up as Jinna stands at the door questioning if he hurt his head too, but frantically looking around and wondering if she got the wrong room. Jin remembers that back then he gradually changed into his current look and asks if she really can't recognize her older brother. Sizing him up and questioning if he's really her older brother, Jin tells Jinna that it's probably just a feeling. Walking out, Jin says that he's a little busy and needs to head to the Hunter Association to tell them that he's giving up being a hunter. Turning his head, he acknowledges that Jinna came over while in the middle of class and insists she heads back to school, adding, "You too, Han Song-yi," telling her not to even think about giving up her studies to become a hunter. This shocks her as she questions how Jin knows her name as he walks out forming a plan to rebuild his shadow army. But how could this be happening? And why did such a thing happen? He's really come back in time. This arc continues.